We already spoke about this halacha once, Lagabe, wearing a watch on Shabbos, b'mokem she'en eruv. Where this originally was a machlok, it's a watch, it's a muktzah. We said according to most poskim today, the watch is not muktzah, but Lagabe tiltul, Rishus HaYochid, Rishus HaRabim, or wearing it, there's no eruv, or you don't use the eruv. If a watch, it's the shaila of this, if it's called the watch wearing it like a tachshit or lavush, mimela, even if there's no eruv, you go out with your lavushim, you would be allowed to. But if we say it's not tachshit, it's not a lavush, mimela, it's carrying. You're not allowed to carry something on Shabbos from one domain to another. B'Rishus HaRabim arba amos. So what's the halacha of the watch? Okay, then that shiur, which was many months ago, I brought it from the Aruch HaShulchan Mashma. It's tachshit, the watch. Memela from his lashon, if it's tachshitim, it's like a lavush. It's like a jewelry. Memela, you could then go with it with Rishus HaRabim, even the Rishus HaRabim D'Oraisa, it's a lavush. And many others, the Mishnah Brura brings many poskim, they go both ways, that we should not wear it b'Rishus HaRabim. It's called not wearing. It's not called wearing. It's called carrying. Now the Rav Moshe is a tshuva, and he goes like this. He says better not to. He says I moire to all my talmidim not to wear this on Shabbos. He says, but he brings a stronger raya leheter, and that's his raya. It says. He says those which is you wear in the pocket, which is it's not so common today to wear. Some Hasidim still have, they wear this fancy pocket watches. He says that's osur. He says, but those which is wear on their hand, that's how most people wear the watches today. It's called levisha. He does not go into this Inyan, what kind of watch is this? If it's fancy or not. From here, mashma, it's called levisha. According to him, mashma, even a plastic watch, a cheap watch, would be begeder loivesh. You'll be allowed to wear it in the Rishus HaRabim D'Oraisa without any eruv. He says like this. The reason for that's one of his rayas. He brings two. I'm going to focus on one raya. So the Gemara in Shabbos Daf Kuf Chov brings that according to Rabbi Yossi, you could, if there is a streifa b'Shabbos, you want to take out malbushim away from the streifa, you could take out 18 levushim, and one of the levushim, the mamash the less levush, the Gemara mentioned of that. One of the 18 levushim, the Gemara says sudar shebatzavorai. You had a garment goes on your shoulders, and Rashi brings over there sudar shebatzavorai. Rashi says v'tluyin roishov lefonov. The sudar is like a scarf. It was hanging in front of you. It was mainly done if you need to wipe your eyes or you need to clean your nose. It was for that was the main purpose of that levush. So from it's called, and the Gemara says it's one of the levushim. So he brings that ayah of Moshe from this. The whole levush was not for a levush. It was not to warm you up. It was not. It was just like an egg. Why Rashi brings this? Why Rashi giving you what you should do with your malbushim? He's telling you even though it's mainly made like an egg, but enough. It's called a lavush. It's called a lavush. Memela, something over here. The whole argument of the poskim, if you're allowed to, if the watch on Shabbos is called carrying or wearing, with the argument over there, if you have a fancy, again, Ramosha doesn't go to that. For me, mashma, even though it's not fancy, it's called lavush. You're wearing it, even though it's mainly for the time to see the time. It's like to clean your eyes or your nose. But it's still called sudar shebatzavar. It's still a lavush. Well, it's also a lavush. All you could say he talks about a fancy band. You have a gold, a silver. Maybe that will be a tachshit. So the emphasis is like this. Like I said, there's a big machlokes a poskim. If you have a fancy watch, gold, silver, or Rolex, if that's called a tachshit memela, so what's the machlokes over there? What's the main thing? The main thing is the watch. Memela, the tachshit is stoffel, is secondary. to the watch. It would be carrying, even though it's tachshit, because the main thing you're not going this as a tachshit, as a jeweler. The main thing is the watch to show you the time. Or we're going to say, no, it's since such a choshev, you have a gold band, or you have a Rolex, it's become a tachshit already. Who cares for the time now? Even that won't work. You want to show you have a fancy watch. So he's Halacha in Shulchan Aruch. Dover osu letachshit ulishtamesh by. Sometimes you have both purposes in the one place. Going, maftechos noah shel kesef kemen tachshit. You have a key for your house, but it's a very nice one made out of gold or silver. So it is a functional thing. Key. It's not that. But then from that shading, you made it so fancy. It could be a jewelry. So the Mechaber says osur. You're not allowed, even though it's made out of gold. You cannot carry it b'shus harabim. She'aroi omer shelo tzarich tashmish moitzi. Somebody going to say, it's, even though it's silver, it's gold, but you're doing it just as a key. Memele, that would be not wearing, carrying. V'yesh matirim. Then he brings, there's an opinion that's matirim. Yimushel kesef. Okay, now, so this l'choire, we see, the watch is same machlokes. If we're going to say, the main thing of the watch is to see, memele, who cares if it's a fancy band or it's gold or Rolex? It's the main thing is, and the it's carrying. It's also no, it's a tachshit. Both opinions are brings it. Now here is the punchline. The Ramo brings it's from the Bes Yosef in the tour. The Ramo says like this: Mikol Mokim also lotas betik shel bote enayim shekoren brilin afa b'shatiko shel kesef da bote enayim be'atzmam masay. So it says like this. They used to have for the glasses. They used to have a fancy case for the glasses, and sometimes this case was more important than the glasses. It was made out of gold, out of silver, and those. So the Rishonim bring this scenario. They say you cannot go out with this because the main thing of this casing, it's not made as a tachshit, as a jewelry. It's made because you have glasses. If you have no glasses, you're not going to go out with this. Maybe it's toughl to the glasses. Maybe if it's toughl to the glasses, it's not tachshit. If it's not, the main thing is the bota enayim, that your eyewear, the glasses. So this is going to be a carrying. It's also, according to this, would be by the watch. If we compare it to the watch, it would be the same thing. The main thing of the watch, you're going to know the time. The gold band, it's secondary to it. So it's carrying. It's not a tachshit memela. Well, if it's not a tachshit, it's carrying. So that's the main svara. And Rav Moshe does mention this Mishnah Berurah that he's more machmir and he brings goes into it that it's more osur than mutter. Yeah. But then, like I said, he brought this raya from the Gemara. And he says, "L'maisa you could matir it." Again, the raya was that one of the 18 begodim was Sudar Shabbat and Sudar Shabbat was not made for a levush; it was made just to clean your nose and your eyes. But still, that's called levush. So that's also levush.
How does it differ from, let's say, glasses?
You mean from the casings? Yeah.
Yeah.
Very good. Very good. So l'choire. So we have l'choire. The Raya of Rav Moshe is very strong. The Gemara says you could go to but a sudar, even though it's not made for a levush. It's called a levush because you're wearing it, even though it's made to clean your eyes. So l'choira, what the Ramo quotes, and everybody mask him to it also. If you have a very fancy casing for your eyeglasses, it's called carrying, not wearing, because it's made as a secondary. So how to Rabbi Mishalom, what do you want to say? Okay, it's like this.
Case for the glasses?
No, the boteinam is the glasses. But then they used to have a tiku shel kesef. The casing of the boteinayim was made out of silver or gold. So it was something you would be proud of. I have a golden casing for my. But still, it's not called jewelry.
Hanging on you?
Yes. Yeah, it's like tachshitim hanging on you. Yeah, they used to put,
They wouldn't wear the glass. It'd be little pieces of glass almost like that they would keep inside like a pocket watch almost type of case.
Yeah, so since because the reason for it's called carrying over there, because when you put the glass over there, the main thing is the glasses, and the glass is not you carrying. Anyway, so Lamaisa is like this. You could go both ways. So most poskim, and especially the Lashon of the Mishnah Brura, the Kaf HaChaim, they're more strong on this. It's more osur. And here is what the raya of the Rav Moshe, why in this case you could say it's more noita to those which is saying it's osur, because by Rav Moshe, the Lashon of the Rambam, Lagabai, the Sudar, it's mashma, it's a levush. Maybe according to Rashi. So the Raya will be only according to Rashi. Because from the Lashon of the Rambam, it has to have certain size to it even. You cannot have, it has to be a certain size to it. It cannot be just anything, because it has to be a levush. Could be also, according to other Rishonim, it was a real levush. It wasn't just like Rashi says, to clean your eyes. It was a levush. And even according to Rashi, that he's saying it was not a levush. There's two things of it. It looked like a levush. It looked like you're wearing your scarf. It looked like a levush. It's also, it probably was a levush plus this. That's why you put it like this, because it was probably also doing, mainly it was to clean your eyes, but it did a function of a levush. It did warm you up, it did keep you warm. And also, what is the definition of a levush? Something you need for your body. That's the definition of levush. Whether to warm you, whether to take your sweat like the underwear. This is also for the body. It's to clean your eyes. It's also a levush. This is a levush over there. It's something for your body. Masha'ekan by the watch, it's nothing for your body. It's just the knowledge to know what time is it now. The mail is the difference between the watch and that sudar. Like I said, it looks like a levush. It probably maybe it was functioning as a levush, and even it was not a levush. Just for, like Rashi says, to clean your eyes, it's also part of the levush. What's levushim? Levushim, like I said, keep you warm, to take your sweat and with the underwear from your body, to take your tears from your eyes. It's called the definition of levush. Masha'ekan by the watch, it's not a levush. Elam, are you going to say we're going to go to the band now? It's a fancy band. That's a secondary, like the casing of the eyeglasses over there. Since it's a secondary, it cannot be a tachshit. So according to the way you see it in Mishnah Brura and Kaf HaChaim, according to most poskim, when talking about there's no Eruv, it's more osur than it's. Even Rav Moshe himself says he's more to his talmidim to be machmer on it. Okay.